Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching, to Pulling Up the Slask. Slask. Can't do that every time, but I seem to be able to. Right, let's take a look at where we are, just in case you may have forgotten. We are top of the league. We are top of the league. We are. I'm stupid. I really did just stop recording and then start recording again because I'm not actually on our next game, which is silly. But yeah, so basically we just beat Rukhozhev 3-2 win, coming back from 2-0 down. Nice. We're going to now play Lech Poznan, which is also something like fucking 15 days in the future. 13 days in the future. So plenty of time to listen to me chat. Better start rocking things on a bit. Now, so in terms of the future of this, like I said, I didn't expect us to win the league this year, particularly after the summer where I thought we didn't really strengthen properly and the squad took a bit of a hit in terms of the most creative player being retiring and stuff like that, so that was kind of annoying. Mighty Mancia, yeah, it is. Who's Kamil Kaminski? Well, anyway, not in the game anymore. Hang on, what's this saying? Following the media fallen. Oh, they love him. In one respect, that's how to play. Good. Anyway, what was I? I said, so in terms of the future of this, I ideally want to keep playing until we win the Champions League, which might mean, what it will mean is that I'm not going to do like I do with the Western games every sort of 6 or 7 games, or videos rather every 6 or 7 games, because it's just not going to be interesting to see, especially if we become dominant to the point that we win most of our games pretty comfortably. I'm not expecting that to happen very quickly. Like I expect next season will probably still be a bit of a struggle. I'm expecting that the same will happen for the next couple of years, but if we're able to continually get into the Champions League, we'll get more money. If we can start winning games in the European competitions either way round, we'll get more money as well. Bogush is not good. 3 more points will guarantee us the win. Premier League, Sunderland finishing 6th, not bad. So basically for the next couple of seasons I'll probably play, depending on how well we start off the season, I might play a game before Christmas and then after Christmas, and then we'll do a video before Christmas, then a video after Christmas, and then one at the end of the season, depending on how exciting things get. There's no point in not recording just because I said I'm not going to, if it's going to be a big game or if it's going to be an exciting thing. Because this season we're going to get into the Europe, I will definitely at least record the European games, so there'll probably be at least 2 videos before the Christmas period next season, depending on how well we do. If we get a decent draw and get through to the next round, or goodness knows, if we got to the group stage, I'd obviously record all those videos because that'd be exciting, but yeah, and I hope that we don't take us too long. Here we go. This is the cup final. Has Żabcze ever won this? Whoops. Not for a long time. We won it back in 1987. Amica. Yeah, they won it back in the 70s, but not for a very long time. And no one else has won it except for Lech in the past 5 years. 5 years. So there you go. Well, bit of interestingness. It's nice that the league is becoming sort of more normal now that we're playing in it, so it doesn't mean that just Lech Poznan win everything. Wow, Gornik Żabcze smashed them. Gajic Grigorian from Armenia. He's not very good, but he's only scored 11 goals all season. More in the cup than in the league, but they've won the league, and that's more than they expected, I'm sure. I hope it doesn't take too long before we start to become competent in Europe. I'm hoping that the boost to our prestige and to my personal in-game prestige will mean that we can start to sort of hire some better players, and then sign some better players, and then the money will mean that we don't have to keep selling them, or if we do have to continue to sort of, that's the one problem about making us a dominant club, is it's going to be tough whilst we still have to sell players to build any kind of dynasty. Obviously players like I'm not going to sell Mancia this summer if I can avoid it. I might even offer him a new contract where he has a release fee of something like 3 million or something like that, because once we get into the point where we want to keep our players, we need to then push for proper big money to sell them. I was happy to sell the players that I were just sort of pissing me off for. Still sad about Maris Donut. So basically these I'm happy to sell a player for $1 million if I sign him on a free, if he's not got any kind of space in the squad, but I'm not interested in doing that if he's got a future with us. So I'm going to hopefully try and also our youth facilities are quite good. So there was a couple of things. So I'm a big fan of facilities, as you'll remember from the Western save. So we've upgraded our no, not fixtures, but where is it? What facilities? Right, yeah. So we've upgraded our training facilities. They're good. Our youth facilities are now average, but I believe they should be being upgraded, and Oporovska is being expanded. So if we look at the boardroom, look at our requests. Yes, so our training facilities, in fact, are the ones that are being improved, and the stadium expansion should be finished at the end of August. So we'll be moving into, they're expanding one of the stands, so we'll have something like an extra 1,500 people in the ground, which is good. We now own it as well. My big push to own the ground, despite having only paying £1 in rent a year, has finally paid off, because it means that we can expand it. The trouble being that I think there's only limited expansion capabilities for the or opportunities for the stadium, because I did ask them to, I did sort of sound them out, see if they'd be interested in building a new one, and they said no, because and one of the reasons that I could offer as why it would be good to build a new one is that there's not much expansion capacity where we currently are. So we'll see if that hinders us in the future. Hopefully if we start to sell out that new ground as well, they might start to bring in new investment that can mean that we can expand that further. Georgian Yuri, he is remarkable. He's very good. I mean, I don't think he's worth 450,000. I think he's worth more than that. I got Yannick Wildschut. He scored this weekend for, I think, did he score for Swansea? Does he play for Swansea in real life now? But anyway, he's my scout. He's good. And I signed, I don't know if Josh and Sam will remember this, but my wife has Masha has a friend who plays professional football, and I now have him as a coach. I've often tried to sign him on Football Manager, but because I always start as a low league team and work my way up, I can never really afford him. Yes, relentless Western Supermare, you absolute beast of a club. I have really made a good team there. This Oliveira dude, did I sign him? I don't think I did. No, I can't have done, because that would have been my first. Wow, so bloody hell. So they're winning. Not bad at all, mate. Norwich relegated. Norwich sat. Hull promoted. Everyone bored. Oh, Shrewsbury have been promoted to the Championship. I thought that was to the Premier League. That would have been exciting. Torquay have been relegated. Yeah, he's still looking to move on, we know. Urbaz being lauded. Konstantin Kanchev. I'm also kind of hoping, I don't know how long it takes to become Polish on this one, because I know in Sam's game he's always talking about signing players at sort of 17, meaning they're homegrown. I think you'd still have to sign them at 17 on this one to make them homegrown, but we'll see. Aldrius Urba, he's a good player. He just needs to sort of work a little bit more on his consistency and maybe his speed, but he's done very well here. I'm a big fan of his. Given that Mancia scored twice in the last game, I think we'll probably have to just... Christ, how long is it until the Lech game? Jesus. It means that we'll probably end up playing him the same starting 11 in this game, although I might bring in Davidovs if he is back to being unsuspended. Look, I've offered you to people. Nobody bloody wants you. I nearly got rid of you. So I like it when you can see who's interested in them, because you can tell how much money you can fleece people for. So the Danish clubs, if it's a Polish club, usually I assume that they don't have quite as much money and buying power as the bigger foreign clubs. It's not always true. Sometimes, like as I've said already, a couple of Polish teams have spent big on players from my squad before. But yeah, I usually try and sort of push the price as high as possible, get as much money for the club, especially considering we've paid wages for these guys. I want to try and recoup as much money as I can. I'm going to try and upgrade the youth facilities next season as well, because I want better youth players. We've had a couple in. I did see prior to the last video, I had noticed we had a youth intake, and we had one of the best players ever to come through the club apparently. He's only 15, and he's apparently going to be as good as Vasiliev. Didn't really look like it to me, but we'll see. What I really like then, I don't know if you just saw, but Ekstraklasa beat Inter, and a guy called Mehmet Salit Yemaz scored, and I signed him when he was about 18. I don't want to loan him out though, I want to sell him. See, like players like this. So we've got. See, the thing is, in Poland, these are decent stats. He's not bad. If he gets, what's his reports like? So he's going to end up being a decent Ekstraklasa. I think I'll probably sell him for 50k. Which is not bad. So does that mean that they're in the Champions League final? Oh, nice. Sabani still plays for them. Absolute legend. I love Sabani. Oh God, such good players. I signed him for 4 million. He's got 127 caps. Oh look, I'll sell you as well then. Can I sell you for, how much are you worth? You're only worth 90,000. How much did I pay for you? 100,000. Well, I'm getting more than that then. No one's interested in you because you've been mucking around, pal. Right, Lech Poznan. These boys, I don't know why they're so bad now. They obviously start as the best team in Poland in the game on this year, because I think this is when they were playing in Europe and everyone was doing Poznan and stuff like that. So they're a big team. But so what you would usually expect, because the league hasn't been loaded, it means that the teams who are big just stay big. So them and Polonia Warszawa are the two biggest teams at the beginning of the game, meaning that they are the two biggest teams when we started. But Lech Poznan have been absolutely diabolical. So these guys think that they can't afford his wages. These guys think that they can't afford him price-wise. But he's so good. I'm not going to get rid of him. I'm going to keep him. So there's two English teams in the final: Liverpool and Western-super-Mare. One in the Europa League and one in the Champions League. That is good. Now we are inches and seconds away from being able to finally bloody play. Justice and Bailey. He's retiring at the end of this year. He's retiring. But is he going to be a good staff? Not really. I would still love to sign him as a staff member, but he was not interested. Okay, well, never mind then. But I do love you still, Justice. You're always going to be my best mate. Okay, so here we go then. The chance to win the league. How do you think this is going to go? 3 players all on at 10 or 11 goals. That's very tasty. Kloss is unfortunately... Oh, yes, so right. Davidov's in for Shevlyukin. I'm going to bring in him for that, and then we're just going to go like this. And I think that's probably how we're going to play this one, except that I didn't like Oliveira in the last one, so I'm going to let Andre play. And then if we win the league today, then I'll start to play this guy. In fact, I don't like Marius Donut, so I'm going to put Pierre Jaffa. He can't be registered. That's why he can't play, obviously, Egypt. Bogusz has not been playing well either, so let's do that. Right, Gora had a bad injury and has not been so good since he came back, because previously he'd been playing at sort of a 7.5-ish. Well, 7.2-ish level. He was excellent. But then he went on this sort of injury, and it was very disappointing that it means that he's now not playing as well as he was previously, which is a shame. He's good though still, so he still plays. I mean, he's still playing at 6.9, so it's not bad. But who was injured? Not one of those. Maybe one of those. Vasiliev. Race. Chezakale. Vasiliev. Utara, Mancia. Oh, what a finish. That's why he passes the ball into the net finally instead of smashing the back of the net off. But beautiful, beautiful finish. We are 1-0 up. We are going to win not the Premier League, but the Ekstraklasa. Lovely old job. Lovely old job. Lech have reverted to their familiar style. Watra is good. I just need, like I said, I think I just need to build a bit of depth in that midfield, because Kloss has been okay in the last couple of games, but I actually don't think he's that good. Nope. Okay, there you go. Goodish scores to peg us back. So maybe we won't win the damn league today. Who knows? Annoying. Good finish though. Wait, hang on. Are Davidovs and Yuri playing on the wrong side? Yes, they are. Knew there was something else I had to do. Now I'm just trying to find a email to be sent that I need to forward to Masha. So that's why I'm a little bit quiet now, but I'm also annoyed because we are drawing. How do I forward it? Okay, done that. Now then, nothing's happened since. Kwiatkowski's shown a yellow card. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. What are you doing? Hey. Vasiliev has given a warning. Who's got a yellow? Kala. Oh, Kala's been hurt. He's been hit. Let's keep him on for a bit. He's alright. Oh. Okay, man, see it. He can't. Kala should be the one taking free kicks. I mean, they're both on the list. I mean, maybe need to swap them around so that Kala's top of that list. I don't know if you saw the little dot, but he moved like 2 steps towards it, and then man, see it again, and he hits the damn wall because he hits everything with power. I've tried to not let him do that, but he just smacks it. So the one free kick he scored was from about here, and he just went straight, smashed it in. I think it even came off the bottom of the crossbars. It was incredible, but he's just not very good at them. Kale, George and Yuri, Gora, Kala, Ligyang, Vasiliev, Mansia, tackled, Mrozek, Andre, oy, ambitious. Come on, boys. Nemchenko, no, he's offside. Carlos Guedes. It would be good to win this. Oh, they've had a yellow. It would be good to win this one today, so we don't have to then. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to win the league anyway. if we draw this and then, I mean, we could still draw this and then Polonia draw and making us. Come on now, let's do better than that. Oh no, we did it calmly last time, didn't we? Calm. There's a lot more to come from you. Calm. There's a lot more to come from you. Calm. There's a lot more to come from you. Kala's playing nervously. I might take him off about 55 minutes. Actually, what I would like to. How do I see what I could do? Where's the no, Slask motivation is what I want, because we've got the Lech motivation down the bottom there. So it's good to see where we are in terms of those things. Right, let's carry on. Did we say who else is playing nervously? The keeper. Davidovs is. Another yellow card for the midfield. Man, this is a dirty game. Alright. Stop. Omar is coming on for Kala. Vasiliev is not doing well, so we're going to bring on Urba. And, oh wow, Yuri's not doing well, so we're going to bring on Shevalyukin. Making tactical changes. Gora now. Andre. Oh. Kala, Gora, Kala, Ligiang, Mancia to Andre. I haven't actually made those changes clearly yet. Ligiang. Oh, don't know why Mancia stopped then, because he was clearly going to get the ball before Vasiliev. Are we going to make these changes or not? We're going to do it now so we don't get to take the free kick, the corner. I hate it when it does that. Like, no manager would make 3 changes just before a corner. Come on. Select Poznan, mate. They're no one. Who are they? Not me. "69 minutes. Constantinu. Kikut. Up to race. Stanka. Koz. Oh, God! It's so much more fun when I'm not recording. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's nothing about you guys, it's about me. Because having to talk over it accentuates the stress levels, I think. Oh, we've had an injury now as well. Great. Shevelyukin is off, so we're going to have to do this, and we're going to have to go like that, I guess. Although if we're going to do that, we're going to do it like that. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Great. The best news. Hopefully Georgian Yuri will be better for next game, because he's going to have to play. Andre, Mancia, Urba. Got it all to do, my friend. No. Constantinu. Urban out. Nemchenko. Oh, no. Okay. Corner. Nemchenko. God's sake. Why would you do that? Why not kick it there so that he can... there, so he can run into it. Football Manager sometimes. Also, why Kikut, Albers, Gora, up to Urba, but the other guys got there first. Piszczek, he's not the Piszczek. He would be about 60 in this game. Well, probably more like 50, but he's old now. That's the point. Kravchenko, Kikut, Nemchenko. Missed. Vaslavchik. Mancia flicks the ball on. Could Urba get there? Oh, he's outside the box. Oh. Oh my goodness, mate. Stinker. Well, a 1-1 draw against Lech Poznan. At the beginning of the season, I'd have probably said that's a pretty good result. They're going to get a red card just to balance things up in the 93rd minute. No. See, now this is the point where Why? Oh, he is taking the free kick. Okay. Andre. Well. 1-1. Not a brilliant result, but considering we lost a man, not too bad. Started well, didn't do very well after that though. Yep, pretty much. So now we need to see what Polonia do, and then we need to play the next game, and hopefully we'll win that one. Wow, Arca have actually won a game. It's only their 4th win of the season. They could still stay up, it's amazing. Kala's now, and they had a goal disallowed. Alright, well that's not good. He did okay. Does look pretty bad. Well, we'll be fine without him. Who do you think will win it? Player of the season? Well, probably Matthias Macia, but he's not on that list. None of our players are on that list. Oh, Georgian Yuri is. There he is. Okay, Georgian Yuri then, mate. Obviously. He should win it, mate. He's the best. Nothing happening because it's just processing, just sitting there. I'd love to see, I wish it did it the other way around, because I would love to see how much we've actually made. Oh yeah, you do. Nobody wants you, so you want to stay. That's how it usually works, isn't it, mate? Oh, but the other game today is against our old ally, the old enemy Wuj. Now that's going to be an interesting one. Because Wuj are better than us often. Or at least they're quite competitive. Now we still haven't seen... Did Polonia play yet? I don't think I've seen them play. Oh god, this machine is so slow. Come on, come on, come on. Wien have been relegated from the Bundesliga, that's a shame. Vyžev Łódź have won. So Polonia still haven't played, although they're going to be playing somebody, well, either somebody really rubbish or somebody fairly average. So we've qualified for Europe. Yay! Well done us. Is that because of the results, or just have we been like that before and I just didn't notice? Christiansen has been brought into the under 19 squad. Nice. Usually it gives you some kind of little advice thing if that happens. Okay, well. So we're in Europe next season, no matter what happens. But if we don't bloody win the league from this position, I will not play Football Manager ever again. It'd be quite a series of unexpected happenings that would have to go on. Now, Wood are playing only 4 days before we played. So, Bayern Munich has sacked Thomas Tuchel. Finished 5th in the Bundesliga. Yeah, well then I would probably sack him as well. Wonder who won it. Let's go back and check once this has been finished. First division. Bayer Leverkusen won it. Nuremberg are our allied team. Anyone interesting? No, still got no Germans. Still got no Berlin sides in there. That's a shame. Piacenza, Livorno. How's Serie A looking? Milan, Napoli. Not very interesting. That's a shame. I like it when it gets a bit more interesting over the years, but Milan and Inter have been the two biggest teams. There was a Napoli win in there. Napoli again. But yeah, nothing too great. That's a shame. I wanted to see some more. Oh, Gus Poyet's retired because he was under 21 manager. Why has it got a picture of Wigan there? Oh, did he manage Wigan at some point? When did he manage Wigan then? Oh, he was just manager of Wigan, and they got relegated. And I see. After leaving on Uruguay under 21s, he became Colchester's assistant manager. And he was only the assistant manager at Wigan. Oh, Gus, mate, it's all right. It's not that bad. You had a good run. Poor guy. All right. God, there's so much time in between these games. It's ridiculous. Marius Donut. Fuck off. 2 points to win the league. I know. When are Polonia playing? There we go. They're playing Jagiellonia. So it could be... Oh, no, they won. Burkhardt, damn it. Wojciech Burkhardt. He got capped at under 19 level for Poland. What a sorry state of affairs the Polish national team is currently finding itself in. They're terrible as well. They lost to... Ooh, he's okay. Might make a cheeky bid for him. Victoria Pilsen are in for him, and they beat us. They knocked us out of the league last year, so the Europa League last year. So let's hopefully right that wrong by beating them to a Slovakian right back. Slovak right back, Slovak right back, Slovak right back, Slovak right back. Oh, there's be some interesting players here. Damian Romero, no. Amadeo Esparza. Disagree. Jorge Perez. No. What? Who? Choynichanka. Higher Mlinarczyk. Wow. They're poor fans. Okay, so we do get an offer. Oh, he's not interested. He's not that interested. We'll give him a long old contract. Give him 1,000 nicker. how I usually do it. Okay, does you want a relegation release clause? Fine. There we go. Right, a bit of negotiation. Get us in a new young right back. We can then see what we can do. Hopefully, if this ooh, hello. This Hungarian fella cheers up a bit and now stops moaning now that he's agreed to stay, we might be able to not have to do anything to our backline at all if we can just keep him in as well. That would be sensational. Oh my god, come on. I mean, this is going to be a really long video, and that's only because we have had to sit here and sim through like sort of 15 days of in-game time. It's a shame there's not like a secondary cup competition in Poland or something, because there just seems to be so few games. Like no one plays any games. Shaviza, right? Are they in the first league? Interesting to see who comes up. I like seeing when the interesting clubs come up into the. I say interesting clubs; they're all sort of weird anomalies. I don't know any of them, but I'd like to see. There's one club I know, which I wouldn't. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay. Get yourself in, boy. Get yourself in. Yeah, there's one club that I know in Poland that aren't currently in either the first or the second league, so I'm waiting for them to get promoted into the divisions. That'd be fun. Right, now then, chance to win the league again. Let's try. Chevelyukin is injured, but we can swap them around. Kala's suspended, so Ume comes in. He's on international duty, that's annoying. You can be our second sub then. And we'll need to bring in Kloss again. Oh, what's happened here? Better. Right, so, no, Davidov should be there. That's why it's back. Right, let's hope this is enough to win the league, please. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. Go. Florin Andre, I maybe should have changed him out. They've not conceded a goal for a while. Well, let's see. Calm, go out and impress me. Calm, I've got faith. Calm, I've got faith. Calm, no pressure. Let's see if that makes any difference. For Matthias Mancia. Gura. Uma. Utra. Come on! Jesus. Uatra. Ligyang. Great ball to Mancia, but he was offside. Matthias. I don't want to sell him, I really, really don't. And also, he doesn't have, for some reason, his value is not massively high. It's only like sort of £300,000. So when people come in for bid, they did a flurry of bids for him. He's miles offside. They did a flurry of bids for him in the January transfer window. But he, I refused them all. But they were all very low. Come on, Mancia, scores immediately afterwards. That's it. 20th goal of the season, off to a flyer. Blah, blah, blah. Big bag Bob. Big bag Bob instead of bish bash bosh. But that's just the way I roll. Okay, there we go. Good. Oh yeah, this guy's called something Monday. I think he's called something like what is his name? Anyway, it's funny. He conceded a penalty against us in the cup game, which we proceeded to miss. Vasilyev. Oh, you could have just wait until it's harder for him. He's still. Yeah, they've got a couple of. I think he might be. Like, so this guy's from Nigeria. Whatever his name is, Monday. Look, we can find out down here. John Monday. Good old John Monday. Get him in. Actually, don't. He's not very good, but good name, strong name. Vaslavchik. Vasilyev does not win the header because he's not the one you should be kicking it to. Matthias is bigger. Davidov's brick. Ndoni. Micah, Rabovsky, Watra gets it out. Good. 10 minutes in, we are 1-0 up. And again, we might be going to win the league. Also, I think if if we win this one and then we win our next, so if we won all the rest of our games, I think we might even be sort of close to the record points tally or something. There's not very many. Like, I'm pretty sure Polonia Warszawa won it last season with 68, so we could eclipse that. Oh, Kowalski, Siedlaj. Oh, Mancia. Yeah, so we could eclipse their points tally if we were very effective in these last couple of games. Legiang doesn't score very many, does Legiang? He's had a pretty good run of not being injured as well, sort of on the sly. Mancia now, free kick. I think he should be more sort of in there for oh, that would have been a freaking stunner in the top corner. That would have been beautiful. Siedlaj. Mrozek. Georgian Yuri. Davidovs. Georgian Yuri. Uma. Georgian Yuri. Out to Gura now. Gura puts the ball in and it's an own goal. And Mancia runs off to celebrate. As if he scored it. Yeah, well done, boys. Well done, boy. I don't know why his name has come up. Like, there's a great ball in from Gura. Not a single man there. No pressure at all. How much money did we pay Kowalski to do that? It was pathetic. Legiang now. Vasiliev. Uatra. Oh, Ndoni's. Is he going to get a booking? He should do. Ndoni. Alban Ndoni. Mancia now. Free kick. Vasiliev at the back post. Yeah. How has he not scored that? Also, why is it so comfortable? I don't mind, because this is the game where we might win the league, but we played them in the cup twice and we absolutely laboured to a one. I think, did we beat them 1-0 and then drew? No, we drew 1-1 and then drew 2-2. Like, why do they all play up so much in the cup? They could focus on the league and do much better. Mancia, no. Krachevsky, out to Siedlaj. To Brick. Yeah, John Monday. No, you were going for it and then you stopped. Doing that deliberately just to make it more exciting. Ndoni to Micah. Krishak. Terrible effort. Terrible. There's a lot of that in. Like, so I think it might have even been Florian Andre got the ball here or something like that and just kicked it there, like shot straight off the pitch. It's like, why did you even bother? Keep going, boys. Yeah, switch off halfway through the last game of the season, or the biggest game of the season where we might win the league. Good one. Krzyzak, Micah, Rybowski. Oleg Davidovs gets there, clears the ball. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on. Siedlaz, Brick, Micah, Stachursky. Oh yeah, Uma gets there, but no, they still keep the ball. John Monday, Krishak, Piszczek puts it over. Where are we? What have we got? What's the options? Vasiliev is looking tired, so let's take him off. No need to waste him now. Vasiliev comes off. John Monday's been injured. Oh, poor bugger. Poor bugger. $63 minutes. I'm going to make another substitution in a moment. Probably now, yeah. Oh, Gora's taken a knock. Did I see that? Yeah, so Bogusz can come in. And we're going to give Pal Kerekesh a game. No, we're not. We're going to give Bill Noble a go, just in case he becomes something big back in Scotland. We can say we did it. Oh, we know. I've already told him to be substituted off. Don't make me do it again. Stupid game. Learn. Oh man, it's getting hotter now. I've got the fan on. You can hear the fan clearly, and it's just now circulating hot air. I'm just hot. It's not very pleasant. In here right now. Gura. Yeah, but I've told you to take him off, so do it. Bill Noble. First Scottish player probably ever to play for Slask. Yes, now then, Uber. Go past him, man. Cut back inside. Oh, it's a penalty? Yes, it is. But no, that bloody idiot's going to take it. Lona Legang's going to take it. Okay. I forgot I didn't take him off. The left midfielder who replaces him is often the guy who takes penalties, and he's rubbish at it. Oh, Legang scores. That's nice. Second goal of the season. We look good for the title on this performance. 15 goals conceded. That's beautiful. That's very, very nice. I'd like to keep it lower than 20 because I feel like we'll probably have some weird collapse at some point. I don't want that to happen. I want us to keep it below 20 goals conceded. That'd be lovely. Lovely old job is what I would say that would be. Piszczek smashes it over the bar. What a surprise. Utara's looking complacent. Of course. How are they doing? Playing nervously. A couple of them are playing okay. Oh, I would like Noble to get a goal for us because he scored an absolute banger in one of the mid-season games. It's such a, what would you call it? Winter break. He scored a great goal in the winter break, but hasn't actually managed to do that for us since. Piszczek. Slavchik. I think the goalkeeping situation is definitely something that has really improved us based on between last season and this season, because I thought that the fella was actually quite... Oh, it's a great ball. Legang, it's another goal. Is it going to be a goal? Or yes, it is. Nice work. And there's the bin men. They've come to say hi. They've come to celebrate Slask's title by removing all the bins. Great play from Legang there. Doesn't even touch the back of the net. Lovely stuff. Nice play from Noble there. I like the way he moved to get the ball, and it was a good cross in. Shaking his head. We beat them 4-0 at their place. I mean, absolutely class performance. A storming game from Jan Legang. How do you look to switch off after you just won the league? You mad man. Oh man, they're going to get relegated. Finally, we get rid of one of these bloody Łódź-based teams that always beat us. So... Slask, we're going to sign him. That's good. We qualify for the Champions League. Yeah, we qualify for the Champions League. It's madness, isn't it? We have won the Ekstraklasa. Matthias Mancia leading the way to glory. Fans praise manager Wheatland. Yeah, for the first time since 1977. Come on, Slask. The board are happy. They did think we should have been winning it though. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. I like also Łódź's name is Łódzki Klub Sportowy Łódź, just in case anyone was interested. Legang, he's only 20 years of age, playing very well. Hopefully he keeps getting better. Maybe we can sell him if we can find a decent little replacement for him. Maybe we can sell him and get some money. But yeah, look at that, beautiful attend. What's this? Masha's writing to me. What's she saying? Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm sorry. It was a wonderful feeling, yeah. Well, it was superb. It was the biggest match of our season. We did very well. Legang was great. You closely watched during the off season. I think we will build on this. Oh yes, we will. And if I get the opportunity, yes, I was going to say I'm going to change his name because I don't like Jan Legang. So we're going to, because Legang is stupid, like Jan Legang. It's very strange. Can we give him something more? Slovakian Jan? I don't like that kind of just basic. Let's just call him Jan. There you go. Because Legang is hard to say. It kind of sounds sort of Chinese. Anyway, there we go. So... Slask are the Ekstraklasa champions. 20 wins this season, which puts us already... Oh, they only won it with 66 points. They did win it with 68 the first season. 66 points last season. We've already got 64. We've still got 3 games left. If you look, we conceded 29 last season. We conceded 15 this season. That's where things have happened. So let's look at the fixtures. We'll probably play the Wisła game, and then no, we're not going to bother doing that. There's no point. It's not interesting. So what I'll do is I will see you in the new season. Bye.